We're going to go over a scalping strategy that is literally designed for beginner traders. Okay. It's going to show you price structure. It's going to give you really good entries and where to take profit and where to put your stop loss. It's going to make it super simple for you. Now, let's go over this real quick. I'm using a 15-minute zone, time-based zone, 15 minutes. Obviously, we have to be on time-based for trade mode. This doesn't matter. I don't have buy signals on or candle colors on. I have the volume dots on. These are my settings for my volume dots. What I use, 250 and 3. Turn all these little switches on here, right? Now, what do I want to happen? I'm going to wait for a new 15-minute candle to form. And if I click right here, one more time, there we go, start 15 minutes. You can turn on these intervals right here, interval labels turned on, so that you can see that. Now, what do I want to have happen? This is called the crossover method. I'm using an indicator right here called PO3 that's showing the 15-minute candle right here. Okay. So this is our 15-minute zone, our 15-minute candle, and then we're using 15-second candles to actually get into these trades. Now, what I want to do is wait for price to either cross over or under, and I'm using hollow candles so I can see. Now, here we go. We're immediately dumping down. We've got a lot of volume. We've got an end cap here, so we're anticipating a rejection, but you never know. And what we want it to cross over. So basically, we're doing a break and retest. So we want price to cross back over and then retest and then push up. That's what we're looking for right now. Okay, so we're doing nothing until something like that happens. Now we're let's see, this candle started at 2:15, so we're 3 minutes into the candle, and we still haven't got what we wanted yet, which is fine. Now we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And price, okay, there we boom. Price finally shoves up, and we actually get volume increased as it shoves through there. That's a good sign. The next candle after that gets volume of sellers trying to sell this down, and it gets turned into a doji. Now, what we want to see happen is we want to see price come down and respect this zone and then push up, right? And we know that that's over with when this candle right here turns green. Now watch this. Get rid of all these little things here. There we go. We're coming down. We're wicking into it. And there it turns green. So what do? We're going to get into a trade here. And we're going to put our entry at where our price is right here, right? And then we're going to put our stop at the zone below your entry candle. And then we're going to target, I don't know, 1 to 1, 1.5, 1.25, whatever you're comfortable with. This is just a scalping strategy. You don't want to go too much. I usually go for 5 points, 2 to 5 points is what I'm usually doing. And I'll turn on Heikin-Ashi candles and actually trade every flat bottom as this goes through. But as you can see, let's see if this goes. Oop. Did we win? And there's your win right there. It actually tagged the take profit. And we were at a 1.5, basically, 1.54. We could just, for whatever reason, we can't get down there. But there you go. That is the crossover method. So let's turn off the candles real quick, and we will look at what's actually going on, just so that you understand it here. Let me turn off these candles, right? And we can still see this one because that's actually an indicator. So we're looking at price that starts at the zone right here, comes down, and then it crosses back over this zone, and then the retest of the zone, and then the push, right? That's what we're wanting to happen. And then we're helping, this indicator here is helping us visualize the higher time frame candle as the smaller ones are working inside of here. And then we're using this zone right here to give us our crossovers and see our break and retest inside the candle. So this is candle rage theory here, but it's using the first light beacon to help you decide when to get into those scalps. Now, you could do this on a higher time frame and turn it into a longer hold. It's going to be the same exact thing, but this is how you can find scalps really quick. Now, this right here breaks away and comes down as a retest, right? This is a little more advanced. It's not really the same strategy, but we're seeing the break and retest, and it's the same thing. So you could literally take this long here, right? And you could do the same thing, but I don't know how far it's going to go. So I would only want to go to a 1-to-1 maybe. And since the candle's already almost over with, and there you go, it ends up winning. Now for scalping minis, this is perfect for that kind of thing. But I really like to wait on the break and then retest of the same 15-minute candle. So we get a break here, push up, comes down again, doesn't do any retesting. So we wait again, break again, comes down. Look at, we've got a retest here, and there's an entry right there. If here's another one, so we got a break up, a break down, no retest. We actually retest for the short scalp right here. So these are not really big moves. These are just enough to get some money in the bank. There's 5 points, and this is on ES. Works the same way for NQ. If you have any questions, let us know in the Discord.